I'd like to introduce everyone to the Urban Prepper baby. And he's been watching me do my bug out bag video series, and he decided that he really needs to have a bob too. Currently he only has an EDC bag. This is his diaper bag. And yeah, I know. And he's been a little bit jealous that I've been doing all this bug out planning, so he wants his own little bug out bag. So let's make him a baby bob. Right? You're looking at the 511 Tactical Moab Tent. Probably not intended to be used as a baby bob, but that's what I'm going to be using it as. So just to make this thing official, let's give him some Velcro. The baby bob. With a little transformer symbol just to have some fun on it. This is basically a diaper bag on steroids. It has a lot of items that are very proprietary to an infant. So he's not going to have a water filter or a tent or anything like that, but he's going to have, because he's going to be relying on myself and my wife for most of his items. As you can see, I have this thing filled to the brim, and this particular backpack is designed to work as a tiered system with the Rush 72 backpack, which is going to be for my bug out bag. So this backpack does strap on to the outside of that to make it, which is a pretty large backpack to be carrying around, but it works that way. So I'm going to just start digging into the Moab Tent baby bob and start talking about the items. Right here on the bottom, this is the case that came from my tripod for my camera, and I have a soft blanket in here that, you know, he's probably going to be sleeping in our sleeping bags with us, but I wanted him to have a soft blanket that kind of makes him feel like home a little bit. So just going to go right through the top here. Right now this backpack weighs around 14 pounds, and most of that is in food. I can't have them just relying on MREs or something like that, so a lot of the items in here are food related. Right off the bat I have some diaper wipes, so he's going to use those. There's probably not enough there. There's 36 right now, but I'm also planning on having little mini compartments of baby equipment in both my wife and my bug out bag as well. So make sure you can see. Alright, so let's just go from the top here. I have 2 spoons, plastic spoons. He has some baby specific hand sanitizer wipes. No alcohol in them, so it won't sting or anything like that. In these 2 compartments here, I won't get all of them out, but basically these are insect repellent wipes. They're designed for babies. It won't sting them. It's meant for children, and you just wipe it on and provides you with 8 hours of protection. So I have 8 of these in the baby bob. Up here on the top, I carry these are meant for AR magazines, and instead of AR magazines, I have some Happy Tot. This is just a little snack for him. It's a fruit snack. They're all organic, and I picked these. All the items that are in here are this soft bag. It's not most of the baby food he actually eats is out of glass jars or in plastic containers. But this, you know, it's flexible and won't squish and spill out all over the place or be heavy like the glasses. So I just have 2 of these right up front that he could use it for. In the bottom here, I have another one of those Eagle Creeks, and I have it labeled as his hygiene compartment. So I'm just going to start digging into this. Let's work around this tripod. So up the top here, I have a toothbrush and it's like a finger brush that you use to keep the teeth cleaned. I forget what this thing's called. I'm going to call it a booger sucker. I have 10 emery boards. Here's some baby toothpaste. Again, all the items that he uses, he can't really use, you know, the stuff out of my hygiene compartment, for example. They're all very specific to him. Here's his little mini comb. Nail clippers. Scissors. Burts Bees chapstick. Here's Burts Bees. This is a shampoo and soap that he could use. That's what he normally uses to. It's tear free, so if it gets in his eyes, he won't get stinging in the eyes. This is some baby rub, kind of like Vicks. Here's some baby sunscreen. The SPF is really high on it. It's designed for infants. And it's kind of like a deodorant stick. I try to avoid as much liquids as I could, so although there are some where I had to use it. Here's just some nurturing lotion that we usually give to him after he takes a bath. Just kind of want to keep the skin good. And this is a diaper ointment. These are all Burts Bees. We've been really happy with the brand. And last in the hygiene is a brush. So that was the hygiene compartment. Up here at the top, you'll see that I have, take this off, it's a little piece of Velcro. Now what this is it's an ID Velcro, like it could be used as a bracelet. It's so big that I'm going to be using it with him wrapped around his ankle. If he were to ever get lost from us or away from us, he can't really communicate who he is or what his name is or who his parents are. He can only really say like 1 or 2 words at this point. So inside of here, I won't show it to you, but it has I have his name and his emergency contact information. So my name, my phone number, his social security number, his pediatrician's contact information, and other information for identifying him. So if we were in a bug out scenario, I would put this on his ankle. That would help with identification. So it's designed for that. So you can get it on Amazon. Let's see. Up at the top here, in this little compartment, I have, I don't know how you pronounce it, Enrit. It's just a little, it's a camping towel, real small, lightweight, collapsible, and I have just a little flashlight on there. That's his only light that he has, because he's going to be using ours most of the time. The top here, this is usually designed for a comms pouch, I think, for the Moab Tent. So for the baby Bob, I'm using it as just some items that will be kind of used often. One of them, it's an alcohol-free foam hand sanitizer made for babies. And then this is a poop bag, I guess. You put your dirty diapers in here and kind of wrap them up, so you're not carrying around dirty diapers all the time that you could smell. So I forget how many are in here. I think they're like 50 or so. Okay. In the back here, this is the water bladder pouch. Instead of having a water bladder, I have 3 days worth of diapers. And I have the diapers vacuum sealed in these bags. So in each of them I have 8 diapers in there. And they're all scrunched down. When you open them up, they expand a lot. That's the only way I could figure out how to fit them in there without totally maxing out the storage space. So I have 3 of these in there. The other one's kind of dug deep in there. I won't get that one out for this video. Alright, so we'll go on to the main compartment. The Moab Tent is a clamshell opening, which is really handy to get into all the items. And you can see there's a lot of stuff in here, so let's just go right into it. Up at the top here I have a Tommy Tippy bottle. So he just has 1 bottle with him for now. Let's see, where to start. These are some snacks. Again, these are Happy Melts, made by Happy Baby. Actually, all the food I have in here is organic, which I was really happy to get for him. And it's in a bag that won't really crush or get damaged in it. And yeah, we've been really happy with the brand. So I don't really have any toys for him. The only toys I have for him are his little mini drumsticks. They're for kids, and he likes playing his drums. And he usually, when we take him to restaurants, we bring drumsticks with him because he likes playing them. I'm a musician at night, so he gets exposed to a lot of music. So that's his toy. I'm going to go up here at the top. Up here, this is a Sea to Summit collapsible cup, for which I'll be using for his food. There's a lot of little pockets in here. The Moab Tent, I'm not extremely happy with how it loads. Just because it kind of loads heavy in the middle, and you kind of waste a lot of the side space, and so it loads a little fat. But I'm happy with the tiered system of it. So in here I have 1 book for him, a baby book, to help I have some diaper pins. I'll show you why I have those. Over here I have some temporary tattoos. Again, this is another form of identification. He cannot talk or say who his name is. So in a bug out scenario, if he were somehow to get lost, I was planning on giving him a little temporary tattoo on his hand or something, or somewhere, and so these are Batman ones, and so if he were to ever get lost, I could say it's the little kid with the Batman symbol on his hand. And that hopefully that might help with the identification. Also, I included this marker if I wanted to write his name on his arm, or maybe with a contact phone number. So then also some diaper pins. So those are my I got 3 methods for identification for him. And here I have his breakfast. So this is it's Earth's Best organic whole grain oatmeal cereal. I have a whole box of it vacuum sealed for him, and then I also included some vacuum sealed brown sugar. So, and these are it's all organic too. Again, so. Now I know that eventually I'm going to run out of disposable diapers. So I included 3. These are premium cloth diapers, and this is Velcro. That's keeping them together. So I have 3 of these. I was also in my bob and my wife's bob. I was probably going to include one more, so we would have 5 then cloth diapers to use, and so the diaper pins would be used for that. This is his clothes bag. I don't have a lot of clothes for him. As you can see, the bag's not too large. So again, he's going to have to supplement some of them in both my wife's and my bug out bags. But I'll just show you what I have for him. I have a warm hat. And it kind of looks like I don't know, some Daniel Boone type hat. And warm mittens. These are 2 washcloths, again in Velcro, and 2 bibs, 2 bibs for eating. What fell out there was socks. I have 2 onesies. And down at the bottom is it's like a one-piece jammies or pajamas. With feet and everything, and it's fairly warm. So I wanted to have stuff that's warm for him. And it's all stored in this Sea to Summit dry bag. I think it's a 2-liter, I believe. Let's see, so how am I doing on time? I'm going to stop it now and continue on part 2 to finish off the rest of the items in the baby bob. So hope you're enjoying it so far.